Am I the ass for rejecting my stepsister? I'm Jake, 25M, trying to navigate life in a small town. I work at a coffee shop, where I spend my shifts brewing lattes and chatting with regular customers. On weekends, I immerse myself in gaming, whether it's on my PC or console, basically, my escape from everyday life. Recently, my dad married Susan, a wonderful woman with an 18-year-old daughter, Lily, who became my new stepsister. Lily is a whirlwind of energy, always up to something creative. Whether it's auditioning for a play or revamping the living room. While I often find her enthusiasm exhausting, I figured this adjustment to our blended family dynamic would be manageable. Little did I know that things were about to take a chaotic turn. One evening, I was deeply engrossed in a gaming mission when Lily barged into my room, practically bouncing with excitement. I thought she had something crucial to share, maybe she'd won a school award. Instead, she took a breath and declared, "Jake, I need to tell you something. I really like you, and it's not just as a stepbrother." I was taken aback. What, the actual FK? My mind scrambled for words, and all I could manage was, that's not a good idea, Lily. This was my stepsister. I wanted to set clear boundaries, but I still felt guilty. After our awkward encounter, I sought my dad, hoping he could provide some insight. To my shock, he said, "Jake, it's not that unusual, you're practically family. Just give it a shot." What? Sure. We are family now, but that doesn't mean I'm supposed to be attracted to my stepsister. Feeling utterly confused, I confided in my best friend Mike. His suggestion? Explore the step-sibling attraction phenomenon. I was like, no. Things escalated at the next family dinner. The air was thick with tension, and I knew I had to address it publicly. I stood up and declared, "I just want to clarify that I'm not into any family drama, especially not romantic ones." The room went silent. Lily's face fell, transforming from confusion to indignation. Without a word, she stormed out of the room, slamming the door behind her. My dad looked stunned, and his expression quickly turned to anger. "Jake, you made her cry. You need to apologize." The next day, I came home to find our family's cherished heirlooms strewn across the living room floor. Fragile vases, antique picture frames, and sentimental items from my dad's childhood. I stood there in shock. What had happened here? Just then, Lily appeared in the doorway, a smirk playing on her lips. "Looks like someone had a bit of a meltdown," she said mockingly. "Lily, I didn't do this," I exclaimed, rushing to clean up the mess, but she just laughed and called for our dad. When my dad entered, he took one look at the carnage and turned to me, his eyes blazing. "Jake, what happened here? What are you talking about?" I protested. "I came home to find this." But Lily, with her innocent demeanor, quickly took charge of the narrative. "Dad, I think Jake broke everything because he's mad at me for confessing my feelings." I was stunned. "What? That's not true at all." But as I fumbled to explain, my dad's expression shifted from concern to rage. "Jake, I'm really disappointed in you," he said coldly. "You need to take responsibility for your actions. I expected better of you." I was crushed. How could he believe her over me? After that chaotic incident, the atmosphere at home became suffocating. Lily seemed to revel in her success at framing me. Suddenly, I was the villain in this absurd family drama, ostracized for something I hadn't done. My dad's harsh words echoed in my mind, and every time I walked past him, I could feel his disappointment hanging in the air. Deciding I couldn't just let this slide, I reached out to my friend Mike again. "Dude, I'm being framed for breaking everything. Can you prove you didn't do it?" he asked. I hadn't considered that angle. My phone was a treasure trove of timestamps and locat.t on data. The day before, I'd been gaming with friends online. After I gathered my evidence, I felt a mix of frustration and determination. Armed with my gaming logs, I confronted my dad. When he realized the truth, his facade of authority shattered. "You know what, Dad? It's rich coming from you," I snapped. "You easily chose Lily's lies over your own son. How could you believe such nonsense?" His expression shifted, but I didn't care. I had lost respect for him. Lily stood there, her earlier bravado evaporating. I was just what? Trying to ruin my life? I shot back, my voice dripping with sarcasm. "Nice try, sis, but I've had enough." With each harsh word, I felt a dark satisfaction. This family was a mess, and I was tired of pretending. In the end, the laughter and lightness faded from our home, replaced by tension and resentment. I learned to navigate the chaos, but at the cost of my relationship with both my father and my sister, leaving a bitter aftertaste of betrayal.